I'm not bothered who it's against, to be honest. It's not just the John Jones fight I'm looking for. I'm looking to fight, man. Like, I'm in shape. I've been working hard since way before Christmas. I've been in the gym twice a day. My diet's good. I've been sparring. I've got international training partners here. I am prepared to fight anybody.
I think one of the things that everyone's underestimating when it comes to our fight is my physical strength. I don't always look like the strongest guy around. I'm not like overly muscular, but everyone who wrestles me, they all say the same thing. He's just so much more powerful than I would have imagined him being. So I think that's where he punches really hard and kicks really hard. I think my grappling power and wisdom would be a lot for him to handle.
Tom Aspinall just took his biggest shot yet, saying John Jones ain't on his level. But Jones has made a career out of proving guys like Tom dead wrong.
That's younger, that's fresher, and going, it's flipped.
Yes.
I don't see the wear and tear on their face anymore. On his face, I see the wear and tear on mine. Right? He saw with Stipe, right? Stipe looks older. He looks like, he just looked older from all that time away. Now he's looking down at a young man, and it's like, he's not scared. Make no mistake about it. But I think it's enough to like question it. And you know what I think a big worry might be for him? Because with Aspinall, he could potentially get knocked out. Like legitimately knocked out and put on his back and out cold. And I just don't know that he wants to have that visual of him in the world.
Joe Rogan says John Jones always finds a way to break opponents down, but Tom Aspinall's insane speed and natural heavyweight size make him the toughest challenge Bones has seen in years.
Ruthless competitiveness. It's like he's not going to fucking lose. He's going to find a way to get you, and he's going to do it clever. He's not trying to take a bunch of punishment and to stand and bang. He's not going to point the center of the octagon. Let's go right here. We'll stand right here. Never going to happen with John Jones. You're not getting none of that, son. You're getting knees to the gut. You're getting your knees kicked. You're getting fucking just laced up with elbows where your fucking head's bleeding. He's going to slowly dismantle you and find a way to submit you or punish you, beat you to death on the ground. But can he do that with a guy like Aspinall, who's a legit 255-pound natural who moves like he's 80 pounds lighter? He's a freak, man.
Yeah.
Aspinall's a freak. Like, I've seen a lot of heavyweight, even Francis, who's like the greatest, scariest power striker I've ever seen in the heavyweight division. No one's scarier than Francis. Francis does not move like Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is significantly faster than every other heavyweight. That's a real problem. That's a real problem. But John has been used to fighting guys like Alexander Gustafsson, guys who are really fast at light heavyweight. So the speed is not going to be as much of an adjustment. Like, John's used to really fast.
Tom Aspinall says this is never about money. He wants John Jones because beating the greatest ever is the only way to prove he's the best in the world.
A lot of people kind of got it confused why I was never going after John Jones. I was going after the title. Simple as that. I wanted to be the best in the world.
All I wanted to fight John Jones for was to prove that I'm the best. That's it. All I wanted to do it for was
who's the best.
Just prove I was the best.
John Jones is probably widely known as the greatest mixed martial artist ever.
It wasn't about money, it wasn't about nothing. I just wanted to fight the best ever.
Michael Bisping believes Tom Aspinall is a nightmare for John Jones. He says Tom's speed, power, and complete game are enough to beat anybody in the heavyweight division.
That he could smoke John Jones. I said before that John Jones couldn't hold a candle or hold a torch to Tom Aspinall. And I respect John Jones, and I like John Jones. And you've got to remember the run that he had and the great achievements that he's had in this incredible sport. But I believe what we saw tonight from Tom Aspinall, and what we see every time from Tom Aspinall, I believe that beats anybody.
Tom Aspinall stays locked in for John Jones by sharpening his skills every day. Even without a fight booked, he trains like the biggest showdown is tomorrow.
This is the fight against John Jones. Like, not the fight is another thing.
Yeah.
This is the tricky bit where I really have to stay switched on, stay motivated, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying. It's tough sometimes, especially. But you know what? Again, I'm really lucky with the team and stuff. Is that we're in a spot now where guys come to me when they've got a fight coming up.
Yeah.
So like they're in training camp because we have international guys coming as well.
Yeah.
We have like a couple of Croatian guys. We have a couple of guys coming from all different places, and they're coming to me when they're in training camp, and I'm like, look, if I ain't on the ball, they're gonna kick my ass.
Yeah,
Like,
gotcha. So you're getting different looks. You're staying fresh.
Yeah,
You're,
so like I obviously don't want to be getting beat up in the gym all the
course.
time. So like I've got to stay on the ball in the gym, even though I've not got to fight myself, which is again a huge advantage that I've got. So even though it's a tough time for me, I'm looking to I'm developing my skills all the time.
Chael Sonnen says Tom Aspinall never chases attention or makes wild claims, but his talent alone makes him the biggest threat Jon Jones could face.
Threats about Tom. Look out for this guy. This guy's gonna knock you out. This guy's gonna hurt you. This guy's gonna beat you. This guy's gonna be champion. Tom has never made those claims. Tom has never been angry before.
Andy Aspinall says Jon Jones is no longer the focus. Tom Aspinall only wants the undisputed heavyweight title, and whoever stands in the way gets dealt with.
Just waiting. Jon Jones. Doesn't matter who he fights, does it? I'm not bothered who he fights. It's Jon Jones, it's Jon Jones, it's somebody else, somebody else.
Tom was just saying, he said, no more chat about it. All we want to be undisputed heavyweight champion from the end of the year.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who he fights. Jon Jones is just a name, innit? We did that stuff last year and tried to get him to fight Tom. He'll either fight him or he won't. Tom's too young and too heavy. He's a heavyweight. That's unfortunately the name of the game, innit? It don't bother me who he fights, just another fight, innit?
Jon Jones says beating Tom Aspinall changes nothing for his legacy. But Tom sees Jon as his next prey, and the fight every fan wants to see.
I get that Tom is an exciting fighter. I get that finally, after 16 years, we found somebody who's 7 years younger than me and 30 pounds bigger than me. Like, we finally found someone who may give me a great challenge. And everyone wants to see it so bad. But for me, it's like, what is it? What's in it for me? He changes nothing if I beat him. Beating Tom is just like beating Cyril Gain. Has a whole country behind him. He's hot right now. What happens to me after I beat him? Nothing changes for me.
Tom Aspinall wants a fast-paced scrap. Jon Jones wants a straight-up chess match. Whoever drags the other out of their comfort zone and controls the pace walks out as the heavyweight king.
Really good fighter, but he didn't fight a few years, so it's looked like more super fight, not a champion fight. So I think Tom Aspinall deserves it more.
Frank Mir says Jon Jones has one of the highest fight IQs in MMA. He believes Jon reads opponents differently, adapts faster than almost anyone, and always finds the smartest path to victory. That is exactly why Tom Aspinall calls Jon his next prey, because beating a fighter with this level of intelligence means proving you can overcome one of the greatest tactical minds the sport has ever seen. Tom is...
Oh, no, Jon's actually very smart at fighting. He sees things. He's one of the... I think, there's different levels of intelligence, different lanes, basic people being, I've sat there, spoke to some people that, like, this guy's not very bright. And then we get on a topic that's up their alley, and they seem like a genius, like, oh shit, all right, well, we just, that's where this guy's lane is, where he's able to be informative and where he has understanding. And, Jon can be frat boyish.
Jon Jones fires back at Tom Aspinall and says their rivalry is no accident. Jon claims he tried to make peace, but believes Tom wants them to stay enemies because it builds the fight. Even with the trash talk growing louder, Tom keeps demanding Jon as his next target. Now the tension is becoming personal, and every new exchange only adds more fuel to what could become the biggest heavyweight showdown in UFC history.
He's really not.
Yeah, it was nice.
He's an asshole. He was an asshole. I mean, he didn't really connect with any of the fighters here. He's just an asshole. I tried to make peace with him many times, and he made it very clear that he wants to be enemies for the rest of his life because how lucrative it is. And he's just a, I don't know.
Daniel Cormier respects Tom Aspinall's confidence, but he also sends a serious warning about Jon Jones. DC says believing in yourself is important, yet overconfidence can lead to a brutal reality when you face someone as experienced as Jon. Tom is calling out the greatest fighter of this era, and confidence alone will not be enough. Against Jon Jones, every mistake gets punished, making this the toughest challenge of Tom's entire career.
I love confidence. I love a guy that believes in himself. I love someone that's willing to go out on a limb and call their shot. What I don't understand, though, is sometimes a person is misguided in their thoughts, and when they're misguided in their thoughts, they set themselves up for a very, very bad night or a bad result.
Islam Makhachev questions the idea that a fighter can prepare for elite wrestling in only a few months, and that warning fits Tom Aspinall's challenge against Jon Jones. Islam says true wrestling is built over years, not during one short training camp. If Tom wants to stop Jon's grappling and control, he must prove his preparation goes far beyond a few months of work. That is exactly why this matchup becomes such a dangerous test.
Ну, я уже как-то говорил, что это является ошибкой для бойцов ездить на какие-то сборы за 2-3 месяца до боя, чтобы потянуть борьбу. Это, наоборот, играет злую такую ошибку, потому что человек едет на 2-3 месяца куда-то подготовиться и начинает верить в свою борьбу, и вот это потом не срабатывает. За 2-3 месяца невозможно научиться бороться. Это то, что ты должен делать с самого детства многие-многие годы.
Francis Ngannou praises Jon Jones for his durability, movement, and complete skill set. He says Jon's attention to detail makes him one of the most impressive fighters to study up close. That is exactly why Tom Aspinall keeps chasing this fight. To become the undisputed king of the heavyweight division, Tom wants to defeat the man many fighters still consider the toughest challenge in mixed martial arts. Beating Jon changes everything for his legacy.
Watch him with a lot of attention, and it's quite impressive how durable he is. His movement and everything is quite impressive when you look at it very close.
Mike Tyson believes Jon Jones is already a great fighter and says his legacy will only grow if he keeps competing. Coming from one of boxing's greatest icons, that praise shows the level of respect Jon commands across combat sports. Tom Aspinall knows exactly what is at stake. By demanding Jon Jones as his next fight, Tom is not just chasing a belt. He is chasing the biggest win and the greatest statement of his career.
He's a great fighter.
You think he's a great fighter? What do you think about them comparing him to you? I mean, you're a legend, my friend.
Well, he'll be one too if he keeps fighting.
Oh, okay.
So why I think that is I've never seen anyone who was as big as this.
Tom Aspinall has made his position clear. He does not believe Jon Jones is on his level. He believes he is faster, more explosive, and the future of the heavyweight division. But Jon Jones has spent his entire career proving that talent alone is never enough to defeat him. The experience, the fight IQ, the unpredictability, and the ability to adapt have made Jones one of the most dangerous fighters the sport has ever seen. Now, the new generation believes the old king is finally vulnerable. So when Tom Aspinall finally stands across from Jon Jones, will the young heavyweight prove that the future has arrived? Or will Jones once again silence another fighter who thought he had already figured him out? Because if Tom Aspinall really believes Jon Jones is not on his level, the only way to prove it is to take the throne from him.